Have you ever noticed how a narcissist's promises feel almost impossible to doubt in the moment? It's not just what they say, it's how your mind responds to it. Let's break down the psychology of why we believe, even when the evidence tells us otherwise. Welcome back to Narc Diary, a safe space where we unpack hidden dynamics, reclaim clarity, and build healing. I drop new videos every Tuesday and Friday, so if you're seeking knowledge, validation, or professional insight, you're right where you need to be. 1. The power of hope. When someone we care about promises us a better tomorrow, hope activates in the brain like a reward system. In The Body Keeps the Score by Dr. Bessel van der Kolk, there's a clear explanation of how hope, even false hope, can trigger soothing chemicals that feel comforting in moments of uncertainty. That's why we cling to it. 2. Future fantasies as emotional currency. A narcissist often speaks in vivid detail. We'll move to that perfect place, we'll start fresh, we'll create the life you've always wanted. The imagery feels real, like a movie you can step into. I once had someone describe future plans so vividly that I could almost taste the coffee we'd drink in that dream home. It wasn't the promise I was holding on to, it was the picture painted in my mind. 3. Cognitive dissonance. Here's the tricky part. When their actions don't match their words, your brain struggles. Do you trust the evidence or the emotional high from their promise? Psychologist Leon Festinger called this cognitive dissonance, and it explains why so many people choose the comforting illusion over the painful truth. 4. The bond of consistency. Robert Cialdini's influence highlights how humans crave consistency. Once you've emotionally invested in a promise, it feels harder to walk away because you've already built part of your identity around that future. 5. The turning point. The shift happens when you realize their promises are not commitments, they're tools. The moment you measure reality by actions instead of words, you begin to free yourself from the cycle. So here's your takeaway. We don't believe in narcissists' promises because we're naive. We believe because our psychology is wired to respond to hope, detail, and consistency. But your freedom comes when you anchor yourself in the present, not in their future fantasies. If this video gave you clarity, share it with someone who needs this insight today. And remember, I drop new videos every Tuesday and Friday. This is Narc Diary, where knowledge becomes healing and healing becomes freedom.